and welcome back to the Coffee Shop Soundstage. My name's Karen Edwards, and we are live at the International Roofing Expo in San Antonio, Texas. And I'm sitting here with my friend Rob from EagleView. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for having us today.
Nice
Thanks for having me. Yeah, absolutely.
Now, for those that don't know, I don't know where you've been for the last how many years, but just tell us a little bit about EagleView.
Yeah, no, great. It's a great question, and it's we're well known for roof reports. You know, in the roofing industry, we've been doing this for 20 years, but really we're an imagery and data company, and we're doing a lot of things new with our imagery. So if you didn't know, we're basically an airline as well. We fly airplanes. We have about 130 airplanes. We fly low altitude. Flight paths with all of our camera systems. So we've engineered and designed and built all these camera systems. We fly them on our airplanes, and we capture imagery, and we use them for a variety of different purposes. And really, some of the really breaking things that we're doing now is we're running a lot of machine learning and artificial intelligence models on our own imagery to derive all kinds of property attributes, things that you wouldn't necessarily think we were doing.
Yeah.
Because if you're in roofing, you familiarize yourself with the roof report,
right?
The data that comes out of that, because that's human intervention. We actually draw those, through the imagery and on our software platform. But now we're using some AI, which is the buzzword of the year at least.
So how are you using it? What is AI doing for you?
Yeah, it's awesome. So we've been doing this for 20 some years. So we've got years and years of images captured of basically 95% of the structures in the country. So we can go back and teach the model to look for things on a certain image or to look for changes between images. So for instance, we can tell what the roof age is now.
Really?
Because we've got images from every 6 or 12 months going back 20 years, and we can tell when roof color changed or roof material changed, roof texture changed. So a lot of people, especially in in the insurance space, are looking back at building permits to try to find out what the depreciation is on a roof when they're building out the supplement and things like that. And permits either aren't issued or they aren't closed.
Right.
Not, that's a pretty common thing.
And not every place requires a permit.
Exactly. Right? So there might not be any historical data on when that roof was replaced. Using our ML-derived property data, we can understand exactly through our vision, and our imagery, when the roof was changed.
Yeah.
And we're working with some third-party partners out there in the insurance area, because they're looking at a lot of these things for underwriting at the same time. So they're looking for things like damage on the roof or age or roof material, or is there a pool in there? I mean, a lot of environmental things, not just the structure itself.
Right.
And then we can really automate that process and deliver super fast results, like instantaneous results through the images that we run. It's fascinating.
Everybody wants everything instantaneously now, so that's awesome.
Or faster, even.
That's true.
They want it before they even know they want it.
Right.
Which is really interesting. But that's really, we are devoting a lot of resources, and we're really excited about not just launching the product, but really kind of exposing it to the market out there. And finding out what the applications are, because we don't know exactly. I mean, there's a lot of people in other trades that would really find value in this, but we don't know it because we've been kind of more historically in the construction exterior trades business. So there's a lot of future to it. Yeah,
there really is. And I know that you guys have had some news come out recently. You've got some new integrations.
Yep. So I'm on the business development team. So my role with EagleView is primarily partnerships and integration partners. We deal with all the major partners: AccuLynx, Job Nimbus, Leap, Giddy Up, Contractors Cloud, and we've launched a couple new ones. So if you've seen the new press releases, we just launched an integration with ServiceTitan.
Nice.
That's actually going to go live here probably in another week. I saw a demo of that last week.
Yeah.
We're trying to get it pushed out, but we're come to our booth. EagleView's booth is 22097, and we've got some QR codes that you can click on and sign up for ServiceTitan's early access. So they're looking for early access contractors to come in and test it out. A couple weeks of bug testing, making sure everything, all the workflow works, and then they're going to get launched. And then JobTread, another platform out of Dallas, actually, and they do a lot of multi-trade. They've never been in roofing before.
Right.
So this is something that I've been working with them for a couple of years, and we finally got that launch this fall. So
yeah, I just had a conversation with Eric from JobTread not too long ago. Yeah, what a nice company, and I know that a couple of contractors that have started using them, and they really are happy with it. So
well,
it's
if you're watching tomorrow at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, Eric and I are going to be back here on the show
you are?
Together. Yes.
Oh, wonderful. So we'll dive in a little deeper tomorrow morning about the JobTread and that platform. Awesome. So if a contractor comes to your booth, what are they going to see? You mentioned the early access service Titan. Do you have any show specials? What's going on?
Honestly, I don't know if we have any show specials. I'm not on the sales. So you got to come over there and check it out. But I know we've got a full booth staff there. Great sales team to answer any questions. And we obviously promote our partnerships with the other folks out there. Assess, our drone solution in the insurance space, is a big product for us. So it's not new, but it's relatively new. We really launched it a couple of years ago at IRE with the big drone show.
Yes, I remember.
Which was awesome, and that was brand new then.
Yeah.
And we've gotten a lot of traction with it, and it's getting better. It's getting better and better as, again, that uses a lot of machine learning to detect the anomalies on the roof with the images that the drone takes. And the more models we run, the better it gets at doing the detection. And we're getting a lot of traction with insurance companies and insurance carriers.
It flies itself, basically, doesn't it?
It's completely autonomous.
Yeah.
It's super cool. I mean, Skydio is the name of the company who builds the drones. It's got 360-degree obstacle detection. You have to have a Part 107 license to operate it.
Right.
You have to actually push the go button. But after that, it just goes up, captures anywhere from 150 to probably 500 images, depending on the size of the structure.
Right.
At precisely 1.3 meters above the surface of the earth or surface of the roof. And then we process all those images into a mosaic, like a Google kind of image that you can move and scan. And what that does is takes a picture of some shingles that have no context and puts it into context of the roof, and then we run it through our machine learning to detect any of the anomalies that we think are hail, that the machine thinks are hail.
Right.
And then the user can go in and validate every one of those impacts. It'll draw test squares around it to make sure we've got the most impacts in a certain area. And the insurance companies, it's almost irrefutable with the insurance carriers.
Right.
So, and I hear time and time again a contractor submitted a claim on behalf of a homeowner, and it got denied. They went back and flew it with our assessed drone, sent them the post-processed report, and the insurance company said, "It's really hard. It's really hard to refute that evidence because it's so good."
It's very cool, to see the technology and where it was and where it's headed. It's just getting better and better.
Well, in IRE section, there's a technology section. It wasn't there 3 or 5 years ago, and it's getting fuller and fuller. It's taking up more and more real estate because people can't do what they do today. You just can't be competitive without really embracing the technology that's out there. So it's to your advantage, and the IRE is a great place to come and see all of the opportunities and see all the options that are out there.
Yeah, so when you're coming out to the show, because this is day one, the show floor hasn't even opened yet, right? We're opening in a couple of hours.
11 o'clock, I think.
Make sure you go by the EagleView booth and check it out and talk to the team and see what's new and see how it can help you in your business.
Absolutely.
Yeah, well, thanks for being here, Rob.
Absolutely, it's always a pleasure.
It's great to have you. Thank you all for watching. We hope that we see you later sometime when the show opens. And stay tuned because we're going to be broadcasting live throughout the show every day, all day. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.